We are back. Yeah, so sorry about that, my people. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. So we're back again. I want to say give thanks. So yeah, we say I eat that thing I go on. We say whole heap I eat that thing that go on different still. I want to talk about, you understand? Yeah, we not like what they go on with Jayden Smith. A Jayden Smith situation. It kind of start to look spooky different still. Yeah. So give thanks to the checking in and all who stick around who wants to give thanks. You see it? Just like up the live as you jump on, seeing way to we then greatly appreciate love that as well. You see me? And all of the item input and you understand vibes and feed forward. I like to then welcome in the night just seeing where you see it. Cause differently still, one of the things what me see the go on, the concern and the quest for find out what really go on with the little youth here still. You see it, how the youth just disappear and you understand, a be a speculation a go on and then kind of sitting there, you see me? But with the concern, big up yourself, Sister Gloria. Yeah man, big up yourself. You see it, with the concern when me see the go on with the youth differently still. From the people them, yeah, I kinda like that. Yeah, give thanks. Big up on yourself. Big up, big up. Yeah, so the concern, I'm see the people them are sure. And the question them when me hear the people them are ask differently still. I kinda feel hopeful. You see me I say and the same concern and the same you understand? Effort for try to stem certain things where they go on in a way community them different still cause the more people talk about certain things, it make it, you understand, harder for certain things carry out the same way. You see it cause it shows the people fed up of certain things. You see me I say? Yeah. We are wait till them jump on, sister. Yeah man, them they all about man and evening, you know, and you understand. I kind of feel so then soon jump on still. Bit by bit. You understand? People are push out. But as you say, like up the live, seeing we as there them touch on, seeing we you see it and make we talk about Jayden Smith, make we talk about the justice what we want to see. For all of the youth them who, you understand, lose their life in a some kind of way where and that's it what we should accept in our community them. You see it? And because the place a run so loose where you understand nobody not too care about them one another picnic again. You see it, everybody just in a their selfishness. But how me see people them come out and you understand ask question and show interest in finding out what happened with the youth differently still. I kinda like it. Yeah. Cause some of the things them what we are see it looks spooky differently still, you see it, and a whole heap of question did the answer what we actually get. Sandra, big up yourself, you know, my sister. Yeah, man, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, man, so we are saying justice for you, you know? Justice for Jayden Smith. And that we want to talk about tonight. You see it? Among other things, same way too. Because we have other things where we want for, you understand? We want to talk about the same way too, but make we start off with Jayden. So may I listen the uncle. As a matter of fact, me listen one whole heap of interviews and whole heap of little videos where the family member them put out still. Seeing? Enough of the story them not add up differently still. You see? Because you see, one of the thing is, you see, if the people them they judge the family member them wrong, it's sad for know say people, you understand? We them cast such a kind of judgment on the people them. Seen? But some of the things them where the family member them are said differently still. It open whole heap of doors for speculation and whole heap of questions in way to you see me? Can me notice a different is still. You see, when people reactive, sometimes when people too reactive, problem happen and then them have to come up with ways for solve the problem. You see it? So you have one set of people in our society where some of them proactive, so you can see the danger before the danger actually play out and just stem certain things before it reach to the level there. Cause you know, so me see a video differently still with the little baby what them talk about, you know, the little baby what get injured. Seen? But me see a video where the youth a jump off of one place. You see me I say, and the person who the video it, a video it and a laugh at the same time. You see it? And I make a joke out of it. But you see, if they will stem them thing there from early out, you know, I ensure say, you understand, the youth you know, no jump and prance and you understand, endanger himself certain kind of way. If they will stem them sitting there from early, me no feel like I say things would have reached to his part it reach right you now. You see it? Cause the same little youth you know jump up all about the place, you know. You see it? And him a jump and him a land pan him, you understand, pan him rump. You see it? So you know say a whole heap of pressure go up on his spinal cord when time him jump and land himself them kind of way there. You see it? And you have somebody a video the youth a do them kind of things and a laugh about it and a make a little you understand, make it light like, you understand, like a play the youth a play, and you understand certain kind of things. But if you will understand the danger of what the youth a do and stem it from then time there, me feel like I say something could stop before it reach the spot it reach. Seeing. Yeah, that's interesting, Gloria. Hey, a whole heap of little spookiness then the thing different is still. Seeing? Because if we want to look on the argument what them put out first. Seeing? Them kind of start to bring up the youth history in a certain kind of way. Seeing, so them start to talk about the youth used to sleep on the shop piers and all kind of different things. You see me I say? So it's almost like them a make it seem like I say the little youth was a youth where it's almost like he went unwanted. And of them out of the goodness of them art or whatever, reach out, take up the youth here and have him in the house. See? Me hear one of the cousins even I said went and the youth come in from school or the youth and them down the place like I say. He might take drugs and then kind of thing there. So when time them ask him say, ask the cousin, like what you mean by the youth that take drugs? And them must say, if them not hear about the kind of sweetie them what they sell at school, and you understand? So right away coming like I say, them a kind of smear the youth one certain kind of way. And at the same time, you hear one next conflicting kind of argument on one next side same way where they must say the youth is a well-behaved, well-intelligent youth and then kind of thing there. You see it? And them two conflicting things they are come from the same family. You get what me I say? So them sitting there we left people for have holy political question and I look round this and I look round here so and I wonder what really happened differently still. Cause differently still, you know, you see if the auntie, what they call Shanice or whatever she name, Janu, may I tell you it's different still. You see if the girl is different still. If she go to Jamaica and hurt the youth the different still. That a Jayden. If she go down there and hurt Jayden, even if she escape from the law differently still, she not go escape from her conscience. You see it? Even if she escape the law, she not go escape from her conscience. Cause me know say this go kill her. You see it? If a she do that. Cause if we go look upon it say the youth run away. As how them we want for put it out to make we believe say a runway the youth runway. First of all, different this still. You see, if the youth runway, let's just say a runway in runway. See? You see, if the youth the runway, and so much people see the what may I say so much people? If the youth run when him there at somebody yard, let's say somebody owes him and hide him or whatever, and them see this big commotion and this big concern for the youth disappearance. and don't turn over the youth to his family or turn over the youth to the authorities, me feel like I say, them people there get charged for kidnapping. See? Cause we just a look on it on the whole vibe where them put out say a run where the youth run where, you know. See? And if the youth run where, what caused the youth for want to run where? See? Cause there must be a cause for the youth want to run away, you know. See? Cause when you listen to them, as me say, we are go back to what the family member them say now. You see it? The lady, Mrs. T, she say she never greetings, sister T. Big up yourself. White flag nation to the world. Mrs. T say when she hear the baby cry out and she take up the youth and go in, she say to Jayden say, he must be careful next time. See? So she never rough him up. She never give him no reason for feel like I say he was being blamed. See? So we are trying to rule out what would then cause the youth to run away differently still. See? So if the youth never feel like I say he was being blamed by Mrs. T, he wouldn't have a cause for run with this. If the youth say on a purpose him do it for, him never wishfully or maliciously hurt the baby differently still. See? And if him not feel like I say, him hold the responsibility there for cause the harm to the youth. That a one next thing when me not feel like I said the youth to then run away for same way too. The only thing what me hear them say, what me could then look pan for say, I wonder if. Cause Mrs. T say she talk to her daughter in the car. See? And she even take a picture of the baby foot upon Jayden in the car. See? That means if something were said in other conversation on the telephone, we cause Jayden to feel like I say, when auntie come down, I go hell and destruction. So he go take away himself before auntie come in. But auntie come in and auntie says she never blame the youth cause the youth never know say the baby bone broke until him would end their school. See? So if him not have no knowledge of them kind of things and she never deal with him in a no aggressive kind of way, what could have caused the youth for want to run away? See, what could have caused the youth for want to run away? And that's the thing, you know. That's the big question what me then want to know. See, if none of them never make the youth feel like I say, he's responsible for the youth injury. And if them ever see it like I say, as something what him do maliciously, what make the youth then want to run away? If them treat him nice, them not treat him no kind of way where him feel like I say, you understand him out of place and then kind of thing there. Me hear the next cousin one name Demars, him a say the only thing him say to Jayden is that Jayden ram too much. So me they ask the family them differently still. When time them look upon things, go back upon things and look back upon it. If them have a history of complaining about Jayden's behavior towards the youth, if him always play rough with the youth, is this a pattern of behavior? And they went talk to him multiple times already. See, because if them talk to him multiple times about that, that would ensure what kind of anger them would have towards him when time them come in. Cause look now, if you talk to this youth about him behavior and you feel like I say the same thing what you talk to him about, it cause real harm to somebody, You're not gonna tell me say you just go deal with him in a one little petty kind of. You should have been more careful on them kind of thing. There, you see it. People go talk in a some kind of harsh or aggressive kind of manner. Seeing? The next thing when me find kind of sus different is still. The first piece of information will come out. Them give with the impression that Shanice left from the airport directly to the hospital. Seen? And then afterwards now, you hear one different kind of argument now with Spot. Mr. T, they say, him when bring one bunch of key go give Shanice down a one place, down a spur tree. Seen? And him left and gone about in business, You see that the person that we talk about when him Tommy different this still. Me feel like I said Tommy should have able to fill the gap there. In between the time where Mr. T left the key, give Shanice, gone about in business, and end back at the hospital somewhere round about after 3. When time him say, few minutes of him being in the hospital, him a walk out to go get something down at the tuck shop or something. And him say, Shanice a come in. Seen? But the information what them when give, at first it will make it seem like Shanice went left from the airport directly to the hospital. Unless them now outline the series of events in a one kind of way different still. Make the people them fully over as wagwan. But them kind of things there, it will left the kind of speculation where people have different still. And the person one named Tommy different still. The car where pick up the youth. The cousin what them said the youth left from round a mega mart and go round a the taxi stand go wait pan. Who is that cousin? Because the family must know which cousin go pick up the youth or which cousin would then at the position to pick him up at that time, same way to, So how comes that the cousin they just mysterious and nobody now really say a this cousin or a that cousin? You see it? Them just make it just like this cousin is a little boogeyman different. This still younger here say one cousin when if you pick him up. But who was that cousin? The family them must know who was the cousin who was supposed to go pick up the youth. And the car while we in the drive round with Shanice. Who drop off Shanice at the hospital? And the person who drop off Shanice at the hospital, where did that person go after leaving the hospital? Cause that little time gap the different is still in it cause the biggest piece in a puzzle, you see it. And the person one named Tommy should be able to give an account of, you understand, Shanice kind of movements in between the time there. You see it? Cause me hear Mr. T they talk, one time him say the youth school over around 1:30 on Fridays. See? And the next time he must say no, I know 1:30 or 2:30. So the little time gap between when Shanice reach at the hospital, when Shanice reach at the place where Mr. Tia say I am wife boss. Your wife boss place him go give her a bunch of key. To the time when time she reach at the hospital they know. Cause him say him reach at the hospital somewhere after 3. Go back go pick up his wife and them are. And him and them are and his wife left from the hospital and go back home and leave Shanice in the hospital. So it looks spooky if you know say in between the time there, I when time the youth left school, Shanice mysteriously there somewhere. Me no know if at the hospital or me no know if she the respiratory, but that time gap there now add up differently still. I mean, me can understand why people are poke so much. You understand? Fingers and a point at the family them differently still. Can you see if Mr. T knows something different still? Mr. T should have come out and tell the people them why know, I know defend corruption differently still. Me no feel like I said Mr. T should have defend corruption. If Mr. T know something, he should have said something. Cause how Mr. T the fumble over timing kind of things different still. You understand? With a situation as serious as this differently still. And with a man with experience differently still where him though juggling on the road. So juggling on the road, he go with certain sense of understanding certain timing differently still. You know say at 2 o'clock round you say school them open, you know say 4 o'clock or 4:30 people start to left from work and then kind of sitting there. So as a man on the road where they traverse on the road, you go develop a sense of understanding certain kind of timing differently still. And how him a buck shuffle over the timing kind of things where him not too sure I could end this and I could end that, but you understand? Me feel like I say, Mr. T know more than what I want to say differently still. Seeing. Alright, you feel like I say Mr. T then I that. Me feel like I say, alright. Me feel like say Mr. T innocent differently still. But you see the innocence of Mr. T, it can be corrupted. See, because Mr. T the defend a thing. And Mr. T have to stand up for his family differently still. You see it? You see, what me feel like I say, you know, me feel like I say, a few of them don't know what go on. When me say don't know what go on, me feel like I say them don't have a straightforward knowledge as to what action taking place. But me feel like I say them sus, just like how the public are sus. But for defend the integrity of the family different this still. You understand? Their innocence might get corrupted because then go start to make it seem like I say them have a shield and back and defend. Is it? So that's why me feel like I say Mr. T not too forthcoming with what with some of what him could have said more. You see it? Because if he said too much, it probably go bore all and make the whole thing open wider. You see it? Me don't know if he can get a talking to different this still, you know. See? Me don't know if he can get a talking to if somebody probably tell him say him fi be more media savvy and whatever. Don't make nobody corner you up and question you. You see it? But me feel like I say, you understand? Him can say more than what he say. Him can say more than what he say. And the way how them make it look like I say, them not have no special ratings for the foreign baby. Sometimes some people say some things, you know, and it come like say them don't realize say them are over say sometime. You see it? Cause me hear one of the cousin I say they not frightened for the foreigner picnic cause the youth are regular black picnic. Like where their mindset they differently still. What kind of mindset them kind of argument they come from? When you gonna say you not too care about the youth cause or you're not frightened for the youth cause him is a regular black pitney and he's a regular Jamaican pitney. See them kind of argument the man it sound you understand it sounds sketchy different this still. Like them a try go too hard for polish up one certain kind of way and for kind of demonize the little youth certain kind of way different is still. You see it? And when you see people make them kind of effort there, it will make it seem like them have sitting a hide. Cause we know how them sitting there going time. Foreign pitney there, yeah, different still. You see it, and you understand? And enough of we live a foreign and we have a pitney a foreign same way. And we know say this a part of the reality. And it's something what some of we expect same way too. We expect say when time we youth them go a yard go spend time with family members and whatever. People look out for them because guess what? Man? You not did if you look out for them, so you go kind of expect a special or a bigger effort be for put out for look over the youth them. You see it? So we understand it. Even when time we dey at school same way too. We are going like I said, we not live them sitting there and we not experience it. When time a little foreign youth then in a school different is still. Even in high school he get treated different. Monks the little pitney them. Me have one brethren when I got primary school. See? And my brethren, everyone we just accept the youth, like I said, is a little yard youth. We never know no difference. You understand? The youth to we is just a regular yard youth. See? And you know say when time we go high school, you know. The teacher them tell we say we must bring in we birth certificate come a school. And when time the youth, well, all we bring in we birth certificate, for the youth birth certificate look different from we. See, so this so then now we know say the youth born a foreign. And just that alone immediately change something. You understand? And everybody will just see the youth as just one regular ordinary youth in our class. But may I tell you, say, the moment we find out, say, the youth born a foreign and a years we and him then at the class, but the one moment we find out, say, the youth here is not really a Jamaican, we start to treat him different, see way to you see it. Him get special treatment, so we understand that little thing there, you see it, and me then like the thing say it part of we culture, it part of how we are as people, cause we we then call it now, we show hospitality. You understand? That word. See it? So it shows we look out and care for people. You see it? So we know say that little thing about the culture. We look out for foreign pitney. Seeing? And me not judge the family if you say them when they treat Jayden no kind of difference, you know. You see it, but when time them a downplay that thing there and I try to make it look like I said Jayden I when this like a rude boy where you understand I go out a road and him we seek any little opportunity for just dash off and run away. You understand? Cause him not used to good things, him just like for sleep on the shop piers and then kind of thing there. You see it? But me know say youth no function then kind of way there, especially youth at that age differently still. Cause youth at that age start to develop certain kind of self-consciousness, you know. You see it? Their intelligence start to peak certain kind of way. Their awareness start to peak certain kind of way. So I don't feel like I say me then just up and just jump in an own car and just gone with no stranger and them kind of sitting there. Somebody who he know get him in a one vehicle. And a somebody who he know tell him to go wait upon them at a certain point. See? A somebody who he know. And somebody who him have certain kind of trust for same way too. What get him to go around at that place there. And he went sure, because according to what I hear people must say, he went have an umbrella and it when a rain. And him probably give somebody the umbrella. Because him sure say him go there in a one safe place. Him go there among some safe people differently still. Seeing. So if him even when I sleep under Shapiza when him a 5-year-old, that means say even that differently still would then peak the intelligence, you know, self of awareness and them kind of in sense of awareness and them sitting there then peak, you know. You understand? So that would then make him even more You understand? Defensive certain kind of way. So him a big youth you know different still. You understand? And them kind of things there, them a go pull off on him for say, yeah, he more than just run away. But me no feel like I said the youth then just get up and just run away. If them never give him no reason for making him feel like I say. You understand? Him have some kind of reason for want to run away. And if him went run away, he couldn't run away, go nowhere we spot. People would identify the little youth and say, yo, a whole heap of things are going on, you know, and people are look for you, you know. It better you go back, go make people know, say you're alright today. You see it? Nobody couldn't have the youth to hide him for so long differently still. Cause a responsibility that same way to, you know, almost 3 weeks this, you know. Seeing? What me I say almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks ongoing. For real, Sister Sandra, the situation it look bad for real. It look more than bad. But when the thing what me like different is still me like how me see the people them are show interest for want to know what they go on with this case different is still. You see it? And you see if we put that same energy into the other rest of case them different is still. Me feel like I say whole heap of them sitting here then stop, you know. You see it? Enough of them sitting here where they go on in we community them and in our culture differently still. Me feel like I say to that stop. Yeah man, the youth them need protection, man. The youth them need protection for sure. You see it? Me feel like I said the youth them
I'm there, Sugar Pudding.
what go on mama? You good?
Hi. Yeah, me good. Everything.
We good. We there to talk about a little youth were gone missing in Jamaica, you know?
Oh, that little boy, Smith.
Yeah. It really
Yeah.
sad.
Yes, it's been a while. No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a while now and it it
Oh,
had
all right.
look
Me have,
bad.
me have to go.
Mm-hmm.
Me have to go call you back. Me have a very important call coming in.
All right, may we talk again.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, good night. Yeah. So people no can call in same way to you can just take the number for the screen same way to and call in and give your feedback and your opinion, what you think. You see it? What you think they go on? Who you think say responsible for the youth? What could they happen to the youth differently still? Who is this person what they call Tommy the driver? You see it? What him have to say? Did the police question that the person? Or if the car when they travel around with Shanice. You understand? if I know the person one named Tommy when I drive around Shamiz, people need to know who was that driver, who are the driver who left her at the hospital. You see it? And what time the driver leave her at the hospital, cause we are get two conflicting. You understand? Time where she reach at the hospital. You see it? Cause at first we are here like she left from the airport directly to the hospital. And the next time we are here one next different arguments she went there respiratory. You see? And Mr. Tia say him reach up at the hospital to go pick up his wife. Somewhere after 3. And at them time the Chinese come at the hospital. Say if that girl the differently still really go to Jamaica and go hurt the little youth differently still. She a one wicked woman differently still. And if she go to Jamaica and go hurt the youth and come out on the internet and make herself seem so innocent, you can understand the level of cruelty where might exist in other girl they differently still. You see it? And if them know what really going on with the youth, them fi face up to what them do. You understand? Them fi face up to what them do. Cause some of them sitting here, if them no get caught by the last still, them not feel like I said them go escape them sitting here, Them kind of judgment that they can't escape. Greetings, sister.
Greetings, greetings.
Oh,
I'm I'm here listening to you. I listen to J Progress. I listen to um when the mom, that is Anne,
mm-hmm.
Shanique, and a cousin were on a live because they call in to give their 2 cents. And if they thought that their calling in
Mm-hmm.
was going to clear things up. If anything, it was even more confusing because Shanique is all over the map. Just like you said, in one interview, she made it seem like she left the airport and she went straight to the hospital. In another one, it made it seem like she left the airport, she stopped at KFC, got the child chicken and chips, then went to the hospital. And then on the latest live that I heard her on, she said when she got to the hospital, she never left until the Wednesday. She bathed, she eat, she do everything at the hospital. So which is it? It's confusing.
All right.
It's confusing. And that is what happened when you're lying. You're making stuff up as you go along and you keep on forgetting what the last lie you told.
Cause this one
Right?
me the kind of get last right at the little last point that what you're making up. About she being in the hospital from all of that
From
time.
Friday until Wednesday, she said she bathed, she do everything at the hospital.
All right.
But that's not what Mr. T said.
All right. What based upon what me pick up in other little conversation there, it sound like a two hospital the youth there, Cause it sound
I
like
know he was taken to Hargrave first.
yeah,
And then from there they got a referral to go to another hospital. Which they did.
seeing.
So I don't know how far apart the hospitals are.
Yeah.
Um I don't know, but I really believe that when the only one of them that's telling the truth, and that's why when he comes out there and he tells what he knows, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you listen to his wife, his stepdaughter, because Shanique is not Mr. T's biological child. Apparently, Mr. T started dating Anne when Shanique was 3 months old. So he
Okay.
adopted her as his own, but she's not his biological child. But he
Mm.
raised her from she was 3 months old, right? So
Mm.
I really believe that what Mr. T is saying, he's telling it as he knows it. That's why when the wife and Shanique and Demar comes out and give their side, it's not matching up with Mr. T because Mr. T is only telling what he knows. The others are trying to hide their, it's a cover up.
Yeah,
So
man.
I really believe he's in the dark. I really believe he's in the dark.
Seeing.
Um, okay, because listen to what why I believe it's the grandmother that hit that child, right? Um, that little
Hold on.
2 year old,
Which which which
uh,
which one of the child? Yeah, you
the,
mean the
the,
baby?
uh,
The
the,
baby.
the baby. I really believe that it's the grandmother because you know how these foreign kids are. They get time out and go in the corner and stuff like that. So the child is he loves to jump off furniture, right?
We
He
see
loves to
that.
jump off the sofa,
Yeah,
right?
man. Cause them
And
put out
maybe
a video with him doing that. Me see them
he's
put
a
out a
very
video.
active child. Yes.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
believe that the grandmother has told that child over and over, don't do that, don't do that. I think even though I'm confused, because 1 minute she was cooking, right? The next minute she was in the bedroom. This is another thing, right?
Yeah.
Because when she tried to explain the food that they said Jayden got the morning before he left, and they trying to match up the timeline, then she come out and said the food had started to be cooked on the
Yes,
Thursday, and
yes,
Mr. T
yes.
finished it the
Finish.
Friday morning. So which is it? Were you in the kitchen cooking when the child fell, or were you in the bedroom when you hear the child screamed out? Which one is it? I think that child was jumping off the sofa. The grandmother keep telling him to stop. He's not stopping. I think she was in the kitchen cooking, like she said. She wasn't in no doggone bedroom, right? She was
Seeing.
in the kitchen. The little picnic jump. I think she went in there and whack him to stop, not realizing how hard she hit that child, right? I think Jayden was there. Jayden knows the truth. And that is why she didn't yell at Jayden because she know Jayden didn't do anything. I think on the way to the airport, not the airport, to the hospital, when the mom and the baby and Jayden in the back seat of the car, Mr. T is driving, Demar is up front. When
Mm-hmm.
the mother called Shanique in America to let Shanique know that the child got hurt. I think it was at that time Jayden heard her telling Shanique that Jayden did it.
Oh.
And from then, that's my belief. I think right then and there, Jayden realized he was gonna be a scapegoat because Auntie's lying. Come on, which mother you know at Jamaica? Even when the mother won the picnic and one hurt the other one, and the other one come out and say, "Be careful next time," in a soft,
No, man.
calm voice.
Then that
No,
may
we don't
answer,
do
man.
that.
That
We don't do that.
unless
Thank you.
our new thing that was that
No,
we know.
that is a lie. That right then and there, you should. The woman knows say no, but no Jamaican now believe you, because that's not the way we act. That's not my grandmother, and she was loving. And I do something wrong. That woman I fling some stone after me when she can't catch me for beat me. She a steal the stone. She a fling the machete. Come on. And Jayden is a nephew, and this baby boy Jair is your grandson, and he is on the floor writhing in pain. And you're just
Yeah,
gonna say to Jayden, be careful next time. No, no, go so. And she
yeah.
slapped the little boy because he
Cause
would just stop jumping around.
all right,
Yes.
here what go on you know. She says she don't know what go on in the room with the youth. See?
Hmm.
What would they prompt her if you tell Jaden say he must be careful next time? What would they
I
cause her
don't
if you say
think she.
that?
I don't think she said that to Jayden at all. I think that's a made up statement. I don't think she
See?
said that to Jayden at all.
Cause as me say, the more the people them talk, the more question they left than the answer them what we are get.
Exactly.
You see it?
Exactly. Not only that, Jem, Demar himself gave an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how can the mother say it was just she, Jayden and the baby in the house, right? In
Yeah.
one statement, she said that. But then Demar said he was in the living room. But the mother said Demar wasn't in the living room. But Demar said he was in the living room because he
Cause
himself called in on another line.
exactly,
So it's
cause
just
me I hear where him say like the youth jump off of the sofa
the
or whatever.
sofa jumped towards
See?
Jayden and
And
Jayden
Jayden
do a
move.
dodge.
See him.
Yes, Jayden do a dodge and the baby hit the floor. But yet when Ann talk and go on like them are no was nowhere around.
See him. Cause that the belief what we did have at one point, you know. We believe say I went just the three of them there at the house. You see it?
Yes,
Cause
because
now
that's where Ann.
somebody must have put a pressure upon Jaden them are if you say it look like him know something what they go on. You see, cause him say,
I think the mom coached Demar. I think the mom and the sister coach Demar.
yeah man, cause
Coach Demar.
what me hear them ask him like if them never rough him, rush Jaden. Demara
Eh.
say the only thing him say to Jaden say he ram too much. So if none of
I
them know what
mm-mm,
go on differently still. Cause
mm-mm,
if say if we are go by the mother's statement, if you say I went just the three of them did it,
mm-hmm.
at what point Jaden at what point Demar would have tell Jaden say he ram too much? And how Jaden how Demar would they know say some kind of ramping when go and make that way happen. You see it?
And this is what I'm saying, Jem, that I think the little boy was jumping up and down off of the sofa. Demar and Jayden in the house. In the house. The mother come out and whack the child. I
Yeah.
believe that. But then they cook up the story. Because remember, them say Shanique not like Jayden, because them are
See.
always complaining to Shanice that Jayden is getting preferential treatment, especially from Uncle T. Because when the father will ask Demar to help out with anything, Demar wants to play game, right? He's playing his online games, but
Yeah.
Jayden will go and get it done, and they always give Jayden a little change. That's why I have had over $2,000 in that box. It's from the little odd jobs because in a statement, Demar said Jayden love money too much. Because whenever they want anything done, Jayden jump to do it and they give him a little chance. So there's some resentment going on between Demar and Jayden.
And watch you
Jayden
now.
is the adapt. Yeah,
Member say Jaden they in the position for work himself into acceptance. You know. See?
exactly, exactly,
Cause him are the youth
exactly.
where get taken off of the
It's a
roadside.
charity case.
Yes. Him are the charity case. You understand? So him
Yes,
have to prove him worth.
exactly,
So that we
exactly.
make him be more even more willing for
To
help out
do things
and
right.
jump around and do things. You see it?
Exactly,
Yeah
exactly,
man.
because he knows that what the man can do and get away with it as the
Him can't.
biological child, he does not have that chance. So he needs to make himself valuable, make
Mm.
himself an asset in that household. And once again, that is why I do not believe that Jayden had nothing to do with it. If Jayden, when Jayden was in that car, I think that's when he realized that they were gonna tell Shanique that he did it. He did it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why all three of them story differs. The only consistent story, maybe Mr. T might get off sometime on timeline because how many of us doing things and watching our clock to see what time we did this or what time we did that,
And
right?
that's
We
hear
don't
me.
do that.
Hear me. You see, based on the nature of what Mr. T do differently still.
Hmm.
Him would have a kind of overstanding, a certain kind of timing differently still. Seeing?
I get that. I
Yeah,
get that. But for him to put it in chronological order,
yeah. Him
place the
no him
events in the
that
sequence with how they
no.
happen.
One
It's
big
gonna
old
be
gap.
hard.
One big old gap did it. When Mr. Tina
And
overs just like how we no
thank you,
overs
because
in Sierra.
Mr. Tina thinking that that day in particular was gonna become a very important time frame in probably a unalive case,
But
right?
what you know, Mr.
He
T,
just thought it was a normal day.
alright, and Mr. T probably hear just as how Jayden probably sitting in the car and hear
Uh huh.
the conversation. Mr. T probably hear something and I'm just brush it off same way to
Probably just brush it off. Or Mr. T got to be like, damn, that's my wife. What do I do? You understand? So,
Exactly.
that's my wife. Do I put her under the bus? Do I do this? Do I do this? But it's better him just give the story as he remembers it because
Then
he doesn't have anything to hide. I don't
exactly.
think he
And this
does.
so and that one little grey line did exist.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Because what is being cooked, Mr. T is on the outside. What's being cooked is between Shanique and Demar and the driver of the car.
Yeah man, the
You know?
mysterious driver where get mentioned. Me feel like I say, you understand? The person they
But not only.
can feel the
Mhm.
time gap there still.
Right. This is another thing, Jem. How much sense does it make? You're at the hospital. Both kids were at the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both same amount of time at the hospital. At one point, they were sleeping in Mr. T's car. Now, what on earth would make you say, okay, I am going to keep Demar from school, but I am going to send Jayden? They were both because you need Shamar to come and relieve you so you can go use the bathroom. So you pee the whole morning? You pee the whole morning?
Mm-mm.
You were in the bathroom for so long that Demar had to stay away from school the whole day, right? When your own husband didn't even know Demar wasn't going to be in school, right? So it seems, from what I gather, it seems like Demar and Jayden does not go to the same school. Because if they did,
Mm.
that's a part that's confusing me. When Mr. T went back to the house with both of them in the morning from the hospital, Friday
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
right? He finished cooking the meal. He said Jaden ate. And then he called Ann to find out how much to give Jaden for lunch money and say $1,200. But he didn't have any ones. He had 15. So
Yeah.
he gave Jaden the 15.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't hear any mention of Demar was eating. When where was Demar? When he left the house to drop Jaden off
Yeah.
at the bus stop, no, at the taxi stand where Jaden gonna jump on his taxi to go to school. And then he took off in the opposite direction to pick up the kids that he has a contract to, drop them off and take them off at school. Where was Demar at that time? How did Demar get back to the hospital to relieve the mom? That was not mentioned, because if Demar was in the car when Mr. T left with Jaden to go to the bus stop,
Yeah.
did where at what time did Demar go back to the hospital? Because you drop Jaden off at the bus stop, at the taxi stand to grab a
Yeah.
taxi. You went in the opposite direction to
I'll pick
get the
up
kids that you
your
have a
rest of
contract.
pitting them. Yeah.
Where was Demar? Was Demar still at the house? Who picked up Demar from? How did Demar get back to the hospital
Yeah,
to
cause him
relieve the mom?
yeah, cause him say when him go back up there, him and the mom and them are leave the hospital. We
Right, but how did Demar get back to the
yeah,
hospital? And where was
serious
Shanique at that time?
serious question. Serious question that's it.
Yeah, where no mention of them. The last time you hear Demar's name was that they were at the hospital in the morning, sleeping in the car. Then he drove them back to their house. He finished cooking. That was a last mention of Demar's name by the mother or by Mr. T, right?
Seeing.
All the focus from that point is he went to the house, he finished cooking, he fed Jayden, then he called Ann to find out how much money to give Jayden. Then he drove Jayden, dropped Jayden off at the taxi stand, and then he went in the opposite direction. I believe all of that. But where the heck was Demar during this time? Where was he? Where was he?
And
Okay?
yeah.
When did he?
The
I mean,
cousin what them say. Jayden when go round at the taxi stand after him left what the supermarket name?
the Mart, something another Mart.
Yeah, after him left Mega Mart
Mega Mart, yeah.
and go round at the taxi stand. Which cousin him go round they go wait pan? Cause the family must know, you know, if he
Well, what
there
they
must
say,
be,
when he
yeah, there must be a routine in a how people operate. So
right.
we
But
gonna
what I
know.
think,
Yeah, go on, go on.
what I believe, like I said, no mention was mentioned of Demar, but I think Demar was still at the house, and I think Demar was on the phone with the sister
And she
because
and probably him are the mysterious cousin where the youth go around us and go wait pan.
bec- I believe that Demar and the cousin had a conversation during that night. Because remember, Damar left his not Damar, Jaden left his phone at home because the school has a strict no phone policy. So
Yeah,
he didn't have his phone on him all day while he was out of the house for somebody to tell him, okay, your cousin gotta come and pick you up. Right? Nobody could have texted him that information or called him. So that's a decision that was made before Jaden left for school with his uncle. I think Damar got that information from the sister to tell Jaden that after school I am gonna come pick him up, and this is where I'm gonna pick him up. Jaden got that information before he left for school that morning because he didn't have his phone. He
yeah,
went to school. He came out the
exactly.
back gate. He went to Mega Mart. From Mega Mart, he went on to Perth Road, that same road that leads to Spur Tree, the house where Shanique went to take the shower.
That means say
It's on that back road.
a strict instruction the youth get. Cause
Thank you.
at them same one tell we say the youth is like in no credit na top na add to in phone so in chip get disabled. So
Thank you.
him only have WhatsApp, and if him only have WhatsApp, he can't use WhatsApp unless him there a Wi-Fi.
Thank you. So that the part that never make no sense neither. Because when
You
you have
understand?
WhatsApp, if you don't have credit, you can only use the WhatsApp when you're at your house and you have access to the internet. Once
Yeah.
you leave, you
So
now have
so
no access to that
so
WhatsApp.
when did that message reach to the youth to tell him say if you go around this I go wait pan in cousin?
Mister from the house because like you said, the youth never having phone with him. The phone was left
Nah
at
man,
home.
a strict instruction the youth gets for say go
That
around
means
this I
he got
go.
it that morning. He
Yeah,
got it that morning.
yeah.
I think Demar is the one that relayed that message to him from Shanique. At the tree, listen, Shanique and Demar are best friends.
Yeah.
Okay? From what I gather, from what the cousins are saying, Demar always complaining to Shanique about the way the parents treat Jaden and always
So
comparing
yeah,
Jaden to him.
Shanique and them are brothers and sisters, right?
Yes, yes, and
Yeah,
they said
yeah,
that they're very close. 'Cause anything
yeah,
happen at Jamaica, Ademara call Shanika, tell Shanique. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah,
And that
yeah.
is why I think that the mom, because this is another thing. When you go out to the living room, all your focus was on the baby. You don't know if Jaden was to the side of you, to the back, or to the front. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So how, if you didn't know that,
No,
how
man.
do you even know that
Yeah,
Jayden was the one that was the cause of the child falling off if you were in the doggone room? You know, go out there
exactly.
and say, Jayden, what happened? Eh?
Yeah. So what make it? Why the Jayden would then feel responsible to the point where you want to run away? And if you never see anything happen same way, what make you then feel like I say you need to tell Jayden say you must be careful next time?
Thank you. Mister, me not believe she said that to Jayden at all because Jayden didn't do anything. She didn't say that to Jayden at all because they're all giving different accounts of that morning. You know, they're all giving, they need to take them all, have them in a room, and you know, question them independently,
Man,
because it's not the mom, Shanique and Demar, what they're saying is not matching up. Mr. T is just telling it the way he knows it. Mr. T is in the dark. Mr. T is in the dark.
hey,
He
me what
suspects
me
something but he
what
doesn't know what it is.
you know say what me I wonder differently still. Cause me I wonder if the mom say them things to Shanice, but she never think say Shanice would have that kind of reaction the different is still.
That's you know what, Jem? I think maybe the reaction in the sense where she would get that violent, but I think she knew that the daughter would get upset, and that's why she wouldn't say she did it, right?
Yeah.
She had to put the blame on
Seeing,
Jaden
seeing.
because she knew the daughter would get upset, right? I heard that the daughter is a registered nurse up here, so she probably take care of the mom. You know, send the mom some money or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
man, she had the
So,
breadwinner in a certain kind of way, me then think.
yeah, and
Yeah.
she's the only daughter. So the mom doesn't want any rift between she and the daughter, even if it's an accident. So what you going to do?
Put
You
it on
put
a
it on the child
dispensable
where
one.
you put it on the child that is the charity case, because you know what, nobody may want Jaden, so there won't be an uproar if something happened to Jaden. I
Yeah.
think what's going on now has shocked them because they were not expecting this reaction.
Yeah.
They were not expecting the outpour of sympathy and empathy and the
Yeah,
war
man. Yeah,
cry for
man.
Jaden. They weren't expecting it. They thought Jaden was a nobody. Mother don't want him. Father don't want him. You know, he's their charity. They weren't expecting this type of reaction, man. They were not. And they are in knots. And the more
Uh,
they talk, the tighter they tie themselves up in these knots.
yeah, man.
You know,
He come like I said them want to make it seem like people must see them as the kind of people who save Jaden. You see it, and he come like I
thank
say,
you.
people I make it seem like I say them want to be ungrateful to them. You see it. But if them know say a them hurt the youth differently still, man, a judgment, man.
Of course, God, He is slow but He's sure. Not only that, if you no love Jaden the way you say you no love Jaden, all the talk me hear on talk, me not hear nobody a cry. No, me look at Anna and me not hear, me not see nobody look like they are
No, man.
in shock and they want Jaden home. They're out there searching. They're not doing any of that.
Yeah.
They're not doing, because they already know where Jaden is.
Yeah.
They already know that, you know, they already know what happened to Jaden. That's why you don't, and can't cry for somebody where she was a part of his demise,
A
you
true
know?
man. A true man.
So that is how I feel. And until they find Jaden with a kidnapper, a Shanique, Demar, and Ann,
They have
and them
some question for
orchestrated
you.
his demise.
Yeah, man. Them have question for you answer. Sis,
Oh,
it look
yes.
like somebody else when
Uh-huh.
I try for call. So let me hear what
Yeah,
the
man.
next
So
person
I'll
is.
hang up and
So.
then I'll call back later to talk about my skydiving today.
Yes, we want to hear that. We want to hear that. So
Oh,
stick
okay then.
around.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Jano, me I tell you some man, me no know how we become so kind of, you understand? One time amongst we one another differently still. You see it? Yeah, come like I say, we can just hurt we still can just hurt with one another with for some simple little reason. Yes, mama, welcome back.
Hi, honey bunch. Yes, I did see him. I did the young man from down where we are there, the one that them took away his two little kids.
Yeah.
Well, the man that he works for was calling me to give me an update because he's in the States. He's in Florida.
Okay.
So he was apologizing to me to let me know that he could not get back to me right away because he had to be going back and forth to Kingston because it was time for him to come up back. He's on a program,
Okay.
right? So he tell me what happened to him because he went to the court and listened, and they said that they wanted for him to have a better facility for the children, them toilet and bathroom and things like that, because where he is staying, it's in a lapidated condition. It's not
Yeah. So
good
the
for
youth
them.
them still there in a CDA position.
Yes, yes.
Seeing.
I hear them. I hear them moving children them from country them gone way up Portmore now with children them.
Oh,
That Kingston, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, Gem. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, it don't look like him. It look like his brother. Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
so I know his brother too, and that looks like his brother. Why you not on Jim? Mm. I'm more flan him bread. He might look up somebody else because me I tell him who the person is.
Yeah,
But he might look
yeah,
him see the guy brother. Man, I don't know them. Yes. So
yeah,
there is where it is. And
yeah.
and this little fella here, Smith that you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
they claims they said that I don't know how true it is, but I saw it. I think it's on the YouTube too. That his father had something to do with it. Jim,
Yeah, but me can't see why father wouldn't have to do with it still.
I don't know, but I think I saw it on YouTube. That
Mm-hmm.
them said the father, them detained the father or something like that.
Yeah, me see one whole heap of arrest argument and them kind of things, but me not too sure about it still. So because me not too sure about it, me not see no official report from the GSCF. They say they make no arrest or no breakthrough in the case. You see it, so me not too follow up the one them, cause you see it. Sometimes the thumbnail them, if you not read in between, you understand they can be misleading still, you see it. But
I mean, I understand nothing about them at all, but that me see.
yeah, yeah,
But me I saw it with the little boy there, you know.
yeah.
So, oh boy, poor kid.
Yeah, man, it's sad for see what go on down there so with the youth that's still, man, and it hurt. Cause them things are different still, you know. It heighten people anxiety. You see it? Because if you're not too sure what they go on differently still, people can just feel paranoid for say if them youth are go to school, especially people who have them children who go to school and
Yes,
traverse the streets by themselves. You see it?
self. Yes.
Yeah. So that we make people start to feel more paranoid and you understand
Oh
people
yes.
stress level get heightened because them no know what they go on, and you understand, people picnic can just disappear like that, quick and them kind of things, you see?
I me tell my brother, me say please no make my little nephew go for no taxi all by himself because he no bigger than a sandfly, right? You see him only little bit whingy for him age.
Yeah,
And I said because those people down there, them just have wicked intention. Let me withdraw my statement. Some of the people, them, not
yeah.
the people, them. I said it wrong.
Yeah,
So
man.
my
Some of the
apology.
people, them, man, cause you see, some most of the time, is a small fraction of the people them I do certain kind of things, but it caused such a outrage. It look like I say I want whole heap of people I do them kind of sitting there, but it's a small fraction of the people them, man. And the other day, a lady, one of my subscribers, she sent me one news article where it a show say Jamaica vote number one for people helping out strangers. You see it? So it shows that people still have that thing about them. And me experience that same way to going back to Jamaica, and my car broke down in the night, and you understand the concern when I see people come out and show me and help me push the car down to one certain point near one police station and them kind of thing. Them I see it say people have that genuine cared about them still. You understand? But when the
Not
few,
everywhere, honey bunch.
hmm?
Is not everywhere.
Yeah, me I say when the few them do the dirt, it cause a big smear. You see it, and it look like I say everything taxi derby. You see it, and people have less trust on them kind of sitting there. You see it, yeah.
Hmm.
But we have to learn to deal with each other upon one better level, you see it, and we have to go back to the old time days where the village look out for the youth them. You see me I say?
Oh, yes, that's true. That
Mm-hmm.
is true. But sometimes do you see Jem, because this is something when me attack from when me know. Now when people tell me and when me know,
Yeah,
right? You have your children, and let me tell you something. The parents live like two wood limbs. The way them carry on and behave and conduct themselves. And then now people you talk, like the one child in particular me know, and them parents. And let me tell you something. See Jamrock me on the phone here with. Me not understand you. We have
Hello, everybody.
big
What's
up
up?
yourself, Marlon.
From New York. This is the China boy here. What's up, Jen Rock?
Yeah, man, we
Jen Rock,
good, we good, we good.
I'm not looking here. I'm actually on the phone with somebody else doing something else. But blessing, I'll come over to the channel in just a short while. Pick up everybody. All right.
All right,
And
big up
then
yourself.
so
See you later.
love it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
me
give
have
thanks,
to back
man.
from it. Tell me, mama. I don't understand that. Uno superior if you use my phone.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So there it is now. The child, the little boy, I mean, people just turn against the little boy because of his parents,
Yeah.
right? Because of how the parents them steal. I mean, real, when I tell you, vulgar, bad minded, them should have never be parents.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You say them. Oh, may I tell you, them is the worst thing that God could ever create to say them a mother and father.
Yeah, they don't set no example.
And the little boy, let me tell you something, him is such a sweet little picnic,
Yeah.
But you want me to tell you something now? The people them kind of just resent him because of the parents. And
Mm.
he then know what happened to him now. Him get him just like him just get just despise the people. Him like him not have no more respect for them.
Yeah, cause him
Sometimes when they start off, me
yeah,
have to call him
yeah,
and me have
yeah.
to say to him, say, look here, Papa, it's all right. Just calm yourself. Me see the little boy all me never want to talk it pan this year because the people know
Alright.
the
Yeah,
history.
know worry
Like
yourself. Yeah.
me
Yeah.
a go left it because
Mm-hmm.
but you see sometimes them take it out for the people and picnic instead.
Yeah, man, that a true, man.
Like,
A true, man. Them as them say them we use the parents fat for fry the picnic them, you see it.
Friday children.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. And
But
and and how them treat some of the youth them, it make it seem like the youth them dispensable cause them not have no value. Them value the youth them based on the parents them economic
yes,
position and them kind of thing. They you see it and them things in the right
yeah.
still. Yeah.
But that's why they're called kids, because plenty of them don't know better,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
for you. If you don't show them the love and the respect, them not gonna respect you.
That's true, mama.
Not because
Mm.
they're kids. You have to show them love and show them respect,
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true.
right?
Yeah. Mm.
Oh yes. And
So
you see them. My me I tell you, see man, it grieve me when me see them hurt a pick me, see man. It
that's
just
true,
touch
man.
me to the
Things where them
bone.
them for stop right now, man. You understand? Yeah. ER One Love TV. I said good night to your mama. Mm.
Oh, hello, my love. How you all doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Jesus, Father. You know, we only can pray for the little youth them down there. You hear? Just
Yeah,
pray
man.
for
And that
them.
we have to do. We have to keep them in our power and send out all of the positive
Yes,
message to them
and
and them
and
kind of
and
thing there.
as you were saying, the people them in the community need to open up on eye, yell them
Yeah.
and protect the children them in the community. Or if you don't know what you call community, protect the picnic them in a district.
Yeah, man. See him, sir.
As
See him,
plain
sir,
as
mama.
that.
Yeah. See him, sir.
Yes,
Plain and straight. Yeah.
right. We have to protect we picnic them in the district.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right,
Oh,
mama. Let me give back somebody else the next chance for
yes.
jump on
All
before
right,
we.
honey buns. One good thing. Give
Yeah.
everybody my love. Shout out to everybody and
Yeah,
give
man.
my love.
Yeah, man. Give
Much
thanks.
blessing to you and Alian.
All right. Much blessing to
And
you,
Iris.
same way, mama. The
Yes.
entire family. Bless up, pops,
Okay,
and
good,
everybody
good.
for we same way too. Yeah.
Will do. Will do.
All right. Cool.
Good.
Yeah, for real. They say that for true, man. We have to protect the youth, them, you see it, and we have to look out for the people them way. You understand? Randingo, big up yourself in the teacher. Yeah, man, me see you, me see you. Yeah, bless up to mama, see you here. Yeah, Randingo, I say hello, see you here. Yeah, man. For real. Sister Gloria. Yeah, man, link forward, make we talk. Come tell we what go on with the skydiving. You see it, cause yeah, we not gonna do no extra in a night yeah, still. You see it, cause Jano, may I tell you say that Jayden Simit situation yeah. Me really like how the people them push out. Yeah, me want to commend the people them for that one here still. You see it? Me like how them push out. The detective them out there. Yeah, where they push out and I try to find out what really happened to the youth. How the youth just up and disappear like that. And then no magic. You see it? You hear me, sister?
Ah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Alright.
I'm here. I'm here lying on my bed. I feel a little bit queasy, but it's not from the jump. Is that yesterday I was like, okay, I'm gonna indulge in some gummies, right?
Hmm.
So I went and I bought 2 packs of the gummies and I got home. And the packet said 450 mg THC. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, Jam, I ate the whole one last night around 10 o'clock. So I said, okay, it's gonna take maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes to kick in. Then,
Yeah.
we'll hang out and then, I'll go to bed because I needed to be at the airport by 11 o'clock and the airport is 2 hours away from me, right? Because I live in South Jersey. The airport is in Central Jersey, right?
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. I'm not gonna go into details, but too much detail. But Jeb,
Still
that
floating.
gummy, that gummy have me thinking the people in the TVs were talking to me.
Still floating.
Yeah, Mr. Jeb, the TV, the people in the TV were having a conversation with me.
Full
I was,
blown. Yeah. so,
I
so hear me
even
now.
can. Uh,
The place where you go for jump. Where you say a central Jersey the
It's
place
Central Jersey. Central Jersey. It's called the Garden State skydiving. So it's 2 hours north of me, right?
Yeah.
So they had called me last night and they told me to make sure that I eat a meal, right?
Yeah.
Um not with a lot of carbs, but eat, get some protein in, drink, get hydrated, right? So I was like, okay, I was already drinking water from the night before because them gummies make you dehydrated, right? So
See it.
anyway, on my way there, I stopped at Wawa and I got a croissant and I got what did I get? A croissant and some orange juice. No, not orange juice, a hot tea, just a hot tea. Um, and then I had like 3 bottles of water in the car with me. So I had the breakfast while I was driving, right? And then
Yeah.
I started drinking the water, because they say to make sure I consume all of this an hour before I jump because I don't want to be in the sky barfing, right? So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
they told me when I get to the airport gate to park there, and then a lady in a golf cart was gonna come and pick me up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got there. I was an hour early, so I sat in the car. I pushed the seat back, and I dozed off. Right. I
Yeah.
woke up to other people who were gonna jump as well, pulling up and parking beside me. All right. Got my stuff. They got in the golf cart, went over to where the hangar is, right? So then I had to sign a waiver that, I won't hold them responsible if I should land and I break a leg or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
then they asked me if I wanted the video and the photo package. I said, heck yeah!
Of
Or
course.
people gotta know I did this if I don't have proof.
Big up yourself, Luke. Big up, Luke. Big up.
Yeah, yeah, so they
Yeah.
were like, okay, it's an additional $110. I said, that's all right, you know. So I
Yeah.
went ahead, I paid for it. Um, They say after the jump they will give me my certificate, right? As you know. So anyway, like the instructor that was gonna jump with me, he came over to me, he introduced himself. His name is Robbie. And then he had me stand away so they could start putting the harness and stuff on me, right?
Yeah.
Then they gave a video demonstration. And then he said to me, he started asking me some questions. Why am I doing it? Who do I want to say hi to? Stuff like that. Because apparently they're going to make the video like a little movie, right? So they told
Okay.
me that I'll have it by tomorrow. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, okay. So then he said, do you need to use the bathroom? It's too late now because you're all harnessed up. So I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. Right? We walked out to the plane. We walked out to the plane and then we entered the plane from the side. And he said to me, turn around so your face is first facing the wing. I said, oh shit, I'm going to go down the runway with my back towards the pilot. So he sat down and he told me, he said, sit between my leg, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. Um, and the plane took off. So he said to me, we're going to go 10,000 miles. We're going to jump from 10,000 miles. He said, you ready? I said, hell yeah. so,
Mm-mm.
so the plane is climbing and I'm looking back at the ground. I said, Lord, and even at that time, I still had no fear. I was a little bit, when I first walked towards the plane, I got a little bit of butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah.
And then I was like, come on, Gloria, you did this before. You did this before. You did this before. You good, sis, you're good. So I just shook it off, right? And the plane is ascending, right? And
Yeah.
we got up there, we way up there in the sky. So then he said to me, look to your far right. Do you see the city skyline? So I said, yes. He says, that's Philadelphia. I said, oh. He said, in the middle, that's Delaware crossing over Jersey. And he said, look to your left. I said, okay. He said, you see that skyline right there? I said, yeah. He said, that's Manhattan. I said, what? I'm that high up into the sky where I'm seeing the skylines of Philadelphia, Manhattan, Jersey in the middle. I'm looking at 3 states,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then he said to me, okay, we're at our level. He said, put your goggles on. I said, okay. He said, we're gonna jump from the side, from my left side. Cause remember I told you my back is towards the pilot, right?
Yeah.
So he said 20 seconds. Then the pilot said 20 seconds. 20 seconds to go. Jam, I'm freaking excited, right?
See
He
it.
opened the window and that cold air hit me. I was like, whoa, right? So he said to me, okay, his left foot gonna go out onto the landing, right?
Yeah.
And he said, you're gonna put your left foot out and then you're gonna put your right foot out. And then he said, when I say go, he said, I want you to bring you're gonna grab the two harness at the front of your gear and you're gonna hang on to those and you're gonna lean your back into me and then you're gonna put your legs up as if your heels are touching my butt. So I said,
Mm.
okay. By the time he said butt, I was out the door. I was
What?
out the door of the plane. And Jam, we free fall for about 2 minutes. And what I mean by free fall is we jump out of the plane and we have a pulled on the
The
parachute.
parachute.
We're just out there flying through the air, free fall, and we're spinning.
So how that feel? How that feel?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I felt like I was a bird. I felt like a bird. You will see the video. I was like, and then he had told me, he said, when I tap on your shoulder, you're going to release the harness and you're going to spread out your arms like wings, like you're flying. So he tapped on my shoulder. I let them hands fly. And then I felt when he pull up on the parachute because when he released the parachute, it
Yeah.
gives a jerk. It gives a jerk. It pulls us up, and then our legs drop, right? So I look like I'm in the sky and I'm standing up straight. So my hair is flying in the air, my legs are down, my hands are outstretched. And I'm telling you, I leaned back into him and I was just, whoa, I love it. Oh God, it's such
All
a great
right.
feeling.
You see, if you're in our elevator and you the elevator probably make a quick
A
descent.
sudden drop.
Yeah, you know that
Hmm.
the feeling that way you get when time, or even if you're there in a one plane and you're going through some turbulence and the
The
plane,
turbulence,
yeah,
yes.
when you make that jump, there
Uh-huh.
you don't get that kind of hiccup feeling
Nope,
there.
nope, not at all. Nope,
See,
nope.
all right. When you're free fall, yeah,
Uh-huh.
just for me get that understanding. When you're free fall,
Uh-huh.
you relax all of your muscle.
Yeah, man, you relax. You relax when you free fall. You can't panic. So, I'm holding my vest, and like I said, my ankles are up. And I'm looking down at the sky. I'm way up there and I'm looking down at the ground, right?
Yeah.
And it's chilly up there. It's chilly up there. But
Mm.
it's just a great feeling. I did not have an ounce of fear up there. It was just and you will see it in the video tomorrow because they tell me that,
Yeah.
excuse me, I'll have it by tomorrow. But and then when he was like, Gloria, how you feeling? I was like, I feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. me,
Yes.
me
And
know
then
say
and we uh, go ahead.
enough people kind of hesitant or fearful if you do kind of thrill kind of thing that different this is still there. You see it?
I know.
Them
I
kind of
know.
daredevil kind of thing that different is still. So guess what? You know say you do that for a whole heap of way out there different still is it.
Yes, and I'm a female, guys. Come on. I'm only 5'3". I'm
but
only 5'3".
but
So
you do not practice our training before you make the proper jump here
no,
differently.
not at all. Because when I was in the army and we were jumping once a month at Fort Bragg, right? We would jump
Mm.
every Thursday and we would jump at dark. So the C-130, we would jump from the C-130. And that would take off going down the runway at around 7. But for that whole day, we would be practicing jumping off of this building that they have is like 2-story, right? And
Yeah.
then they have the sand pit. We have the 50-pound rucksack on our back, because with this jump, I didn't have anything but my person. When you're jumping in the army, you're jumping with a 50-pound rucksack and you're jumping with all that gear on you, and you have your M16A1 or A2 weapon with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's harder jumping in the military than I see this because, you know, when we're practicing, when we're jumping in the military, it wasn't just for fun because we know if we're going to go into enemy territory, and especially at night where all we're going to depend on is our night goggles and the hand movement. Because when you're doing stuff like that, we go through what's called noise and light deprivation, right? So the only light is coming from our night goggles, where everybody have this funny looking green hue, where you look like that. I think it was Predator
Yeah,
in that movie
yeah.
Predator. Where yes, that's what you look like through the night vision goggle, right?
The scene.
So with that, it wasn't for fun. It's urgency, right? Because it's either you and your team or them, right? Them.
Yeah,
This one
yeah,
was all fun. So it was more enjoyable. It was more enjoyable.
yeah, yeah.
So I loved it. And this is fall. I did a fall jump. So I asked them if they jump in the winter. They say no, it's too dangerous. But they gonna shut down the middle of November, then they open back again the end of April. So I said I'll be coming back in the summer because I want a summer jump. You know, so
See.
I want to jump around June. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
because
yeah.
the thing with me, Jem, I constantly have to have a list of what you call it, a bucket list, right?
Yeah.
Because if I don't have something I'm working towards, I start to get into my depressive state, right? I hate small
Mm.
spaces. I hate feeling stagnant. I
Yeah.
need to be on the move. I need to, if I'm not on the move, then I'm planning to be on the move. So that's what I'm focused on,
Yeah.
right?
You need to
Because
have
I
some
need,
kind of activity to look
yes,
forward to.
yes, I do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do because
Yeah.
then I don't like the feeling that start to come over me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Me get what you're
So
dealing.
yeah, man. So the only thing in life that scares me is lightning and thunder and
Mm.
needles, right?
Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else? I mean, I'll water ski, I'll tube, I'll when I go to Jamaica next June, because I'm going down for a wedding and then I'm going back with you guys in November. I'll
Yeah.
be zip lining, I'll be jet skiing, whatever it is they have, I will be because I like stuff like that. I like,
Yeah. But
I'm,
let
I'm,
me ask you
I'm crazy.
one more question in
Uh,
on the parachuting thing.
yes.
When you touch down, yeah,
Hmm.
do you get a soft cushion landing or something where you have to prepare yourself a kind of probably jerk
No,
up
you're
on the
training
kind of
how to
thing?
land because
Yeah.
that most of the things that happen, you don't land properly and you can break your legs, right?
Mm.
To put it this way, I don't know you if you were one of them people that used to run and climb up on the back of a truck when you were a child back home.
Yeah,
I
man.
used
Me
to do
used to
that with my
up.
cousin.
Yeah, man. Me used to up van, man. And up off a van and then sit down.
Right. You
Yeah.
notice that most of the time when you jump off of the van and you end up on your knees, skinning your knees, is because
You
you
stop
jump off and
abruptly.
stand still.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to move. You have to move, right?
Mm.
So when I'm descending and I'll see that I'm approaching the ground. Now I'm not approaching it very fast because we're controlling the parachute, right?
Yeah.
So he said to me 20 minutes before we hit the ground, not 20 minutes, what am I talking about? About 20 to 25 seconds. He said, okay, pull your knees up, pull your legs up to where it seems like your knees gonna touch your chest, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you start moving your legs through the air like you're actually running on the ground, right? So you're moving your legs in that motion,
Yeah.
right?
So you set
So when
yourself to run off when you
you're
drop.
fetching, yes,
Yeah.
there you go. So
Yeah.
when you're moving your leg, you're approaching the ground. When you actually hit the ground, you continue moving the leg because now you're on the ground. You're moving. So I took 3 additional steps that way, and then I went down on my butt, and the parachute land to the ground.
Yeah.
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 So that's
Yeah.
how I
Yeah.
that's how I stopped my landing this morning or
Mm.
this afternoon, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And I hit that ground. I was like, yes, yes. I said to him, I said, where do I put your tip? So he was laughing. I said, you were good. You were good. I was
Yeah.
not nervous because, it's been a while since I jumped. It's been more than 10 years. But it's
Mm.
like riding a bicycle. They say if you haven't ridden a bicycle in a long time, as soon as you get on it, you remember what to do,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So
Muscle
I
memory.
got up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I get up there. One thing you do not do when you jump out of a plane, you do not hold your breath. You do
Oh.
not hold your breath because then you will start to get dizzy because you start to find it hard to breathe. Do not hold your breath and do not scream with your mouth open wide. So you can smile, right?
Mm.
You can make out a simple woo, but don't be trying to scream like when you're on a roller coaster. That's a bad thing to do. Bad thing to do. Keep your
Mm.
mouth closed. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but by the grace of God, tomorrow you all see me. I'm telling you, I
Yeah,
felt
man.
like I say when he pull up the parachute, I felt like I was just standing in the air. you know,
Yeah,
love it,
so
love it, love
people,
it.
if you don't want to see the full videos of what Sister Gloria talk about, you have to remember to subscribe to our channel at
Yeah,
Gloria's Joyful lifestyle.
Joyful lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Yeah, man. That is it,
Yeah,
man.
man. And
That is it.
at the end of the month, in another week or so, I'm waiting on the trees to turn colors completely. I'll
Mm-hmm.
be driving to Vermont to see the foliage because that's a big thing up there in New England. People come from all over to see that, you know?
See the
So
changing of the colors
the
are
changing of the trees. Oh, yes. You
yeah,
don't want to go
yeah.
too early because you'll have too much green, and you don't want to go too late when all the leaves are gone. But late October, early November, all the leaves will come together by then. And oh my gosh, it's a sight to behold.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sight to behold. So that's the plan in another week or two. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's it. Any more questions?
I think that covered still in us is yeah. Yeah, man. I think
Yeah,
that
man. It was
covered still.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Me happy for know say you go on a trip there and you do what you love and you're happy with
Yep.
the outcomes,
With
you
the
see it.
result. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. We happy for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll get off and wait on other people to call in.
Yeah, we are look
What's up,
for
Luke D? Huh?
we are look forward for see the video see you later. You see it? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow.
All right, all right.
Okay, then. All right. Bye bye.
All right. Big up yourself, my sister.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bye bye.
Yeah, big up yourself, Mr. Blair. Yeah, man. Give thanks to checking in. Yeah, Jamaica new for me see you, boy. Me see you, my brother. You see it? Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Yeah. Luke, big up yourself in a general. Yeah, man. Me see you. Me see you. Yeah. Miss D, justice for Jayden or money making? Money making of Jayden name. Oh, please. Miss D. You see, if you're not pleased with people trying to find out what they go on in our community differently still. Me no know what to tell you differently still. You see, if you have a problem with people speaking about things where happen where them not too pleased with differently still. If you are not part of the solution, you are very much part of the problem, you see it. So me no know what to tell you so differently still, you see it. Cause we sincere if you know say, you understand? If them hurt the youth forget justice. And if everybody stay silent about it and nobody not talk about it, and them things they give rise to people for hurt people. And nothing not come out of it just blow one side. You see it? And them kind of mindset they cause them things there. You see me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah. If anybody else have anything else what to add to the conversation, there them can take the number and call in same way to and make your voice be heard same way to you see it. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Garfield. Big up yourself, Mr. Williams. Yeah, man. Much respect. Yeah. All our people them who take the time out for jump on the live. Want to say greetings to the them. You see it? Mr. West. Yeah, man. Go on. I hope say the eye feel much better right here now still. Yeah. Okay. Guidance every time. I'm also out of the hospital and doing much better now. Aye, 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 aye. Me glad for hear that. Me glad for hear that. Big up yourself, Mr. West. Me glad for hear that. Michelle, big up yourself, my sister. Yeah, man. Give thanks for checking in, seeing waiter. Yeah. Audrey Nathan, big up yourself, mama. Yeah. Everybody who take the time out for jump on the live and you understand. Donna's world, big up yourself, mama. Big up, big up. Yeah, man. Everybody who take the time out for jump on the life and hold a little energy with we. We want to give thanks to the item. You see it, and before we jump off, me just want to say this differently still, you see it? We fi continue to look out for the youth them in the community. Continue to look out. You understand? Me not say we fi watch we one another, watch we one another neighbors and then kind of sitting there. But we must be vigilant differently still, you see it? Look out for the youth them. Anytime I say anything out of place and then kind of thing there, you understand? Get involved some kind of way. You see it? All a reason with the youth them, all a reason with the parents them and then kind of thing there. You see it? And sorry. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Just all a reason with the people them, all a reason with, you understand? Everybody we can do something, must do something. You see it? And make we get back to the place where, you understand, the village is involved in the upbringing of the children where they run with differently still. You see it? Because each one of the youth them belong to the community. And by extension, them belong to the district. And by extension, them belong to the parish. By extension, them belong to the region. By extension, them is a national product. You see it? So all of them, I feel we pitney them same way too. You see it? Our pitney make up this whole thing what we call Jamaican and them kind of sitting there. You see it? Because without the people them, the nationality now go exist. You see it? So we have to look out for one another. You see it? And me like the concern when me see people put out for the case here, and me they encourage people to just use that same energy there for push out on other cases same way too. Where, you understand? People can voice them opinion, voice their, you understand, they engross whatever them are go through, voice them, their advice same way too. You understand? So we can bring some better changes. So people stop hurt the little pitney them and make people feel like say, you understand? We know word nothing more than for cause hurt to one another. See? So me just want to give thanks to all of the item. You see it? And we go jump off, you know, and you understand. Remember, if you're not subscribed yet, just subscribe to the channel and you understand. Continue to give it a strength there. You see it? And much blessing and much love to all of the item who take the time out for sit in with we and you understand. All our vibes. So until the next time, on a walk good. Yeah, man. And as we say, justice for Jayden. Much love and respect. Look out for the youth them.